Do you like when the smallest stuff just ruins your mood? Or if worse, just ruins your entire day? Probably not. And the worst case is no matter how aware or careful you are, it will eventually come and hunt you again. And it's annoying. So, first of all, I try to convince myself every single day that my brain works completely fine, no screws loose, everything's intact. But for some reason, I start to question myself whether I'm fine or just dumb. I just don't understand how my brain works. I would think of something and after 5 minutes, I would just forget it. There was this one day that I was sitting with my classmates who invited their new friend to come and hang out. After that, they went to the toilet, leaving me and the new guy sitting next to each other. Of course, I was feeling awkward because I didn't know what to say. Then I figured out what question I wanted to ask. Then when I asked the guy, I just completely forget it. So I just rapidly changed the question into something that I can't connect after he answers it. Basically panicking, if you know what I mean. And there's the key, the universal problem. I always get locked out of my dorm because I forget my keys too much, and the staffs are probably irritated to the point where when I approach them sometimes, they would just hand me the emergency key and say nothing. Like, sorry man, I just can't help it. Even I warn myself that the key is just there next to my laptop. On top of that, I love misplacing stuff without thinking, and it definitely gives me irritation after I start to seriously find it. I don't know if this is also a universal problem, but sometimes when I write or type something, whether it's short or long, the longer the more painful of course, like this script that I was working on and I had a hard time reading because I was missing some words along the way and needed to figure out what was the words again. So in my mind, I have the fully correct grammar words intact, but when I type it, it just magically disappears. And this problem almost had me in trouble, especially towards my grades and communication in group chat. Sometimes I just wonder and get jealous for those people who don't really struggle with this problem. Must be nice, warm and peaceful. What are you looking at? But one thing that even normal people struggle, maybe, I guess, is thinking of what to eat every single day. Breakfast and lunch maybe have a mid difficulty compared to dinner, which is the most annoying one, because sometimes you just finish from your work, you're tired, you're exhausted, you just want to shut your brain off. But he who hunts you. And no matter how grumpy or angry you are, you just need to face the fact that you need to think about dinner, or else your tummy will probably scream non-stop. I always have this problem, especially Saturday and Sunday, when you're just rooted on your bed and don't want to go anywhere, but I need to order food and sometimes it makes me just want to starve to death. I'm just gonna be in my deathbed and I don't know. I don't cook yet because my space in my dorm is limited and it will be super tight. I just order food even though I need to pay more money to actually get it. And that's the problem, because sometimes I get stingy and see that it's too expensive, so I would just have instant noodles instead. And probably have a hard time sleeping during the night because I get hungry again. And it's annoying. But please don't be like me. Eat a lot, munch a bunch, and be happy for your day. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you enjoyed this video session about something. So see you later next video. Bye bye.